After another workday ended, I came home to make dinner. I have started an internship at a new company. I work in sales now, and my performance is ultimately measured by results. Finding a job did not remove the pressure. It only changed its form. We finish at 5:30, and the drive home usually takes nearly 40 minutes. By the time I start cooking, it is already after 6, and I am usually eager to eat. During my first week, the company put me through a full round of product training. After the training, I also had to prepare a 25-page product presentation. I have to present it to my coworkers as if I were already speaking to a customer. It is the company's first test of whether I truly understand the product. While making dinner, I still find myself reviewing what I learned during the day. The company sells large industrial machines with complex structures and functions to learn. Customers also need more time to understand and compare equipment like this. That means my first order is unlikely to come as quickly as it would with an ordinary product. Closing my first order as soon as possible is the most immediate pressure I feel. All I can do is turn that pressure into specific work each day. Now that training is over, my main task every day is finding new customers. The company's platform gives me contact information for some potential customers. I have to work through the list and call them one by one. Not every call leads anywhere, but those contacts have to build up slowly. When experienced coworkers visit customers, I travel with them. At the customer site, I can hear how they explain the equipment and answer questions. At this stage, those trips are valuable opportunities for me to learn. I get to see how the machines operate and how each function is used. Listening to coworkers and customers also helps me understand the product's real selling points. When I face customers on my own, this experience will help me explain things more clearly. I do not mind traveling for work, and I am willing to visit different customer sites. As long as I gain professional knowledge, the travel feels worthwhile. Dinner for one does not need to be complicated, as long as it is enough and easy to clean up. I am also watching my weight, so I have been eating less rice and fewer noodles. Training helped me understand the product, but it cannot bring me an order right away. Closing a sale also depends on follow-up, trust, and the customer's timing. These are all things I have to adjust to as I begin working in sales. My work has only just begun, and I am still rebuilding my daily routine around it. Most days, leaving work, driving home, and cooking take up the whole evening. After dinner, I look at my phone for a while, and soon it is time for bed. If I am not too hungry, I sometimes stop at the gym before coming home. I got home a little earlier today, so I decided to take a walk after dinner. The weather is still hot, but being outside is a little more comfortable at night. A typhoon passed nearby a few days ago, and the wind briefly eased the summer heat. It was around 7:30, and many people nearby were still getting off work. I walked slowly along the street, listening to the traffic and the sounds around me. Most buildings in this alley are old, and it feels quieter than the road outside. The streets look the same, but my life has entered a different rhythm. While walking, I sometimes think about the customers I still have not called. Of course, I hope my first order comes soon. But a large equipment sale cannot be forced, so I can only keep calling, visiting, and learning. As I walked into the alley, my father called me again. He asked how I was doing and once again brought up marriage. I know my parents push me because they care about my life. But they may not realize that several calls like this each week can also create pressure. When that concern becomes too frequent, it no longer feels like concern alone. My job has just begun. My performance is not stable, and marriage cannot be settled overnight. Those realities are hard to explain in a single phone call. Marriage matters to me too, but many things still have to happen one step at a time. When pressure from work and family arrives at the same time, I have to process it on my own. After the call ended, I continued walking down the old street.